Kubanini today uzondiyazi ukuri Kubanini you did not subscribe to number 1 podcast uzondiyazi kuri why bandibeta the Terminator yeah wena satha uzondiyazi impira namhlanje why didn't you subscribe to number 1 podcast hey wena satha tell me, look me in the eye. Why didn't you subscribe to number 1 podcast? Who is number 1 podcast?
McG.
Hey, Sumara! Now, again, who is number 1 podcast?
I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Who is number 1 podcast?
DJ's Buddha.
Hore mamere manje. Ngizokubonisa kuri mina why bandibeta that torture. Yabona manje.
Wait. Can you wait? Bro,
Who is number 1 podcast?
I don't even know you, bro. Why am I here?
Who is number 1 podcast? Who is Now, I want you to say, Kuri, number 1 podcast. Varsity unhinged.
Number 1 podcast.
It's one.
It's in
Say number 1 podcast is Varsity unhinged.
Number 1 podcast is Varsity unhinged.
Look at the camera. Tell them to subscribe now.
Please subscribe to Varsity Hinged. Please subscribe to Varsity Unhinged. Yeah, it's the best.
And if they don't subscribe, I will kill you.
If you don't subscribe, you're killing me or them.
Hey, when I'm so like, you know what time it is.
Hola, Ash, it's a podcast. Ash, network Varsity unplugged. Never Mogasi. Your host is Stevovo. Ash, Sirmguj, Stevovo-Mavovolase and TWISTA.
Sup, Rex, your boy Sirmguj. I remember what mom what give me. She was like, Yana, funeka ubene self-confidence, uzitembe.
Chesa wana got your boy Stevovo-Mavovolase the Vivo. I'm gonna go BP and GP. Benegan Gamara country. Haliti Barcelona. You know what time it is.
Yo,
It's your boy Varsity, that's the TWISTA. The TWISTA.
welcome back everyone to Varsity Unhinged. And yeah, everyone is here. Steven's here. They've already said we have our cameraman and we have our digital curator. First up on the thingy. What about
me? What about me?
I said you here.
We didn't say twist.
TWISTA is here. TWISTA. Okay, so what are we gonna start with today? The most unhinged thing you've seen, heard, or thought of, just as a
This
chick.
week?
Yeah, this week.
Hey, damn. Okay,
This week.
the most unhinged thing that has
You've seen, heard, or thought of.
seen, thought of, yo.
What kind of guardian?
Man, you guys are always.
One of my niggas got like a girl that they wanted like from last year and so it was like like he bought a new car, bro, or something like
One of your niggas from where?
Joe from planet Earth. One of my friends from planet Earth got a girl that they've like since last year and it's someone that I thought like you have no chance, like literally.
Sure.
Yeah, so like
That is unhinged. A car.
yeah, bro. No, it was like he got a car, like he was celebrating and shit.
Oh, he got a car for himself.
Yeah.
No, be like that.
So the feeling is equivalent to someone getting their dream car.
Oh,
yeah.
crazy,
The reaction.
Crazy.
Yeah, so I was like, yo,
Oh.
crazy, bro. Niggas are winning, and then the Steven.
Yeah, I heard a boy.
Let's go.
I heard you joined a UCT dating app.
Oh, you
Hey.
did?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, and I'm hearing from you now.
Are you searching, boy?
Hi, Jonah.
Actually, yeah.
Actually, speak.
What's the question? Are you searching?
Are you searching?
Actually, no, it was out of curiosity.
But for the viewers that might be seeing
Yeah.
you,
Am I
you are an
searching?
interesting person.
Nah,
Are you
bro,
searching?
I'm doing some soul searching, meaning that I don't search for people and dating and stuff. So I'm just focused on me. That's the
Dope.
only type of searching I do.
Dope.
Yeah, Steve is that you know it's Steven.
What about
The
you,
most
Mfana
unhinged, the
Dusty?
most wildest, the most craziest. And I feel like I'm bored, Joe. You feel like really one. But I have to think about this, Joe. Like, I have to think about it. Don't you wanna go?
Yeah, but nah.
Yeah.
The most unhinged thing I thought of. It was something, you know, when you watch a movie. I don't know if you guys have ever watched. First of all, I'm not a big movie person, but it happened. I think it was on Friday. I was watching a movie. It's called The Onion Glass or something like that.
The alien glass.
Onion.
Hey, you're onion.
The Onion Glass. Do you guys know the movie? No?
No.
So it's basically a movie about this rich guy, ne? He has his friend, he has a group of friends, but they're trying to break the system. So there's one
Oh,
friend
shit.
that's a YouTuber. It's actually Batista from wrestling.
Mhm.
He's a YouTuber. There's a politician, there's a scientist, there's
Oh, fuck.
a fashion designer or something like that. And all these people want to be influential within those spaces. So this billionaire guy has access to make them like the biggest YouTuber. Can help the politician win elections and all those things.
Yeah.
So what he does is that he brings them. It's like he brings them on. He has this island. He brings them in this island, and they play games like very weird games. But this time they were playing. So if I was the friend, it would be uncovering the murder of Uvile. But Uvile is still alive. It's just a game. Wabo.
Yeah.
Mara, then all these people that he's friends with he has something that they need, and like all of them don't have the best interest for that guy, so they want to kill him in a way, but also killing him would disadvantage them as well. Yeah? So it's a bit like tricky. And then they also invited a detective just to like heighten the game.
Yeah.
But then the detective actually discovers that this guy manages to kill one of the friends. So there was not supposed to be anyone killed, but one of the friends died because he was the most like threatening to the rich guy. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Then they basically investigate that. But what was unhinged that I went to sleep, né? And then I plotted scenes of that movie, bro. Like, and when I woke up, I was like, flip, what happened? Like, I was plotting how if this movie would have been taken to this direction, this would have happened.
Yes.
Oh,
Like I would,
shit.
in my sleep, but I could because it was a dream.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like, okay, if the director had done this was gonna be the outcome.
Oh, shit.
But for me, that was so unhinged because I just watched the movie once and then I'm like, yeah.
That's the director in
Plotting.
you.
Plotting.
Yeah. Crazy. You know, for the sake of the podcast and our viewers, because we love them so much, I don't like when people spoil movies for me. So I wanted to say, hey, Mama, stop talking.
yeah, but I didn't go deep into it.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
The name of the movie is
The Glass Onion or something.
The Glass Onions. Check it out, guys.
On Netflix.
So back to me.
Twista.
So for me, it's gotta be. It might not be unhinged like the most craziest thing because it's something that most people done back at homes. But yeah, it's something like if you do it, people are gonna look at you differently. So I went to the shop with my boys the other day. I don't know, Friday. I think it was Friday. And there was this truck, like a big truck. And one of my friends decided to climb at the back.
Really?
Of the truck on
Yo.
the main road. So it's like, yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yeah, in Cape Town that is actually.
Yeah, someone
Nah,
doing
bro.
shit.
Yeah, nah, he needs help, bro.
And I think you guys know who the person is. Like,
Shit, crazy.
yeah.
Oh, is it this guy? It does look like him. It does look like him.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
But
For Capetonians, it is well.
it is well.
Nah, I actually took a video of that. Like,
Yeah.
You can upload it, yeah, we'll edit to that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with you, man? I told you I'm searching, bro.
Searching your soul, man.
All right. So this week we decided we're not gonna do UCT
Confessions.
confessions, but instead we're gonna do the Would You Rather. So,
rather.
ladies and gentlemen, 3, 2, 1. You know what time it is.
You know what time it is.
Let's go.
Yeah, like this will be unhinged now.
Let's go,
Would
man.
you rather? Okay, wait.
Discuss
wait.
the disclaimers.
Bear with me, bear with me.
Bear with me. It's just bare girl them here. You get me?
Okay.
Let's
Would
go.
you rather?
Okay, so wait, rules. Are we all answering?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I want you guys to answer like honestly. Don't.
Are you calling us liars too?
Okay.
If you lie, I'm gonna call you out.
We're all answering. That
Yeah.
includes Cyril and Oratil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't
Let's
make it
go.
more fun.
Let's go.
Okay, the first one then.
Mm.
Would you send your nudes to a stranger or send your nudes to an ex?
You.
X.
Okay, the cameraman saying ex. Why ex?
Cause bro, I don't trust a stranger, bro. At least with an ex, like I know you, I know who you are.
Okay,
But there's a
what-
flip side. What if you? What if when you and your ex broke up, it was not on good terms?
Yeah.
Okay, for me though, like I don't have many, if any at all, really, relationships where I ended like that ended where I'm not on good
For the
terms
sake of
with
the
my ex, you know what I'm
podcast.
saying?
For the sake
No,
of the podcast.
it's just the truth, bro.
No,
Like,
say it
with most of my-
happened. Okay, say it happened.
Okay,
That's
say
what it is.
okay. Well, nah, hey, I would still rather just send it to the ex.
You be all over, boy. You see
Why
how
you
this
saying
conversation is.
What are you saying?
Would you rather send your pictures to your news to me
Yo.
or a stranger?
Why you?
Oh shit! Oh, I'm not an ex. I'm sorry.
You're current. You are electricity, my man.
Hey, I feel the resistance.
I'll send it to a stranger because I know I might never see you again.
But the stranger has no
Yo.
loyalty to you, nothing.
No,
like
the
this.
thing is, I wouldn't like send the news that show my face.
Yeah, that's another part of it, bro.
So it's like you just have a picture of someone's body, but you don't.
Okay,
Ah,
Yeah,
sorry,
that's rule
can we
number
go
one.
back to the unhinged thing? Like, what Oradil is talking about reminds me of something. Someone texted me asking, are you still looking for actors? And okay, I do like mini plays, but I didn't send out any communication
Yeah.
about actors. I was like, what are you talking about? And they were like, porn actors. I'm like, hey, man.
Yes, we are, bro.
I'm
We
dead
are
serious,
looking.
bruh.
What did you say? You should have said, yeah, we are looking. For
Someone sent me that text, bro, saying, are you looking for porn actors? And I was like, Ibo, where did you get my number? And she or he took a screenshot of an advert that was saying, I am looking for sex workers, and there was my number on that
like
thing.
Sirmguj.
No,
That's
my,
the
my
most
phone
unhinged
number.
thing.
My phone
Yeah,
number.
it's like you are looking for the.
Yes, like I'm looking
There's,
for the
there's a
thing.
whole advertisement.
Yes, but I don't know what it says, but it just has my number on that thing. And I was like, great. So it must have been something that I filled out and put my number on there. So guys, please be careful
Wait,
when you
yeah,
fill out
wait.
your number.
yeah?
So it was like, I am looking for sex workers. If you are a sex worker
Mm.
or porn what, this is my number. And that number was my phone, my personal number.
So it's something you filled out.
I didn't fill it out, but man, it was that's what I'm saying. I probably filled out a form, and then
This
on
guy-
that form I put on my number.
But-
and then those guys from their side took my number and put it on that.
But like
That's
that's
the
for,
thing.
maybe it's related to Yana to those kind of stuff.
no, it can't be, bro.
It could be like
Is.
it could be
You
like
went
they got your
to,
number
you
from
went
like
to a site online. Sorry. So
No.
you went to a site online. You were probably watching porn online, and you went to a site and you filled in your details.
No, you know what I think it is? It's his goal. Do you know his goal? His goal, that website where you watch football.
Oh yeah.
I think it's that thing, because that thing, like,
Oh, it's
after watching it, you
bro.
get like crazy pop-ups coming in from your laptop.
Or like
You must
hey,
put
are
a-
you close?
Yes,
No,
yes,
it's
Except you need to get a thing and ad blocker and a VPN for your thing.
Yeah, I must get that, guys. Yeah, because I was like, sex
Crazy.
worker.
Are you sure you want it?
Porn, what, huh?
Are you sure you want it?
A
The
block.
block?
Yeah, bro. Definitely, I need it.
You know what's
So, but
funny?
sorry,
Alright.
Oradile.
It could be an ex, because my friends and I were talking about this, and I was like, the most pettiest thing I do after a breakup, I would take your number and be like looking for, like fridge repair, put your number, looking for this, put your number, lost marriage, lost lover, put your number.
Do you have a
So I
toxic
probably did
ex?
that to you.
You have a toxic
I
ex
don't
in
have
this.
exes.
Crazy. So you'd send it to a stranger.
Yeah,
Right.
because I will never see you again.
All right, Uvile.
Yo, stranger or ex. I'll send it to a stranger with the same way of thinking as Oradile, because it's just my body, not my face. So they won't know.
Okay, guys, let's put the face. Okay? Let's put the face.
Then if you're putting the face, I'm sending it to yo.
Still your ex, bro.
Yeah, still you. If there's my face, then it's my ex.
Not.
But also, does this happen by mistake, or do you intentionally send it?
You send it.
You have to pick.
I'll send it to my ex and then tell her that day, please don't share this to anyone.
What the fuck?
It's
As if
just
she
weird.
listen.
What about you, Mavovolase?
Not send it to an ex. I'm sorry. I mean, just because I know that person, if when kill it.
But I think that it's worse sending to an
That's
ex.
not a wrong.
Not sending to a stranger, Joe.
Even with your face.
Yeah, cause like say you seen someone else's nudes, man. What do you think? Someone that you don't know. Like it's just nudes, like you don't even care about it. But if it's someone that you know, you're gonna actually go crazy. Like shit.
Nah, people are crazy, bro.
People are wild, bro.
It's better with someone you know, bro.
I don't
Better the
think so.
devil you know, bro.
And eggs.
Is
I
this
mean,
a
you have
bitter
crazy-
ex?
You
Is
have
this
a
bitter
crazy
ex,
ex, I understand.
Is this a bitter ex or just an ex where it was like, this long distance thing is not gonna work, and then
Okay, say it's a bitter egg.
still send it to them, man.
Mm.
Yeah, still send it to them.
Alright,
Okay,
what's the
okay.
next one?
Next one.
Mm.
Yo. Would you rather give a lap dance or a strip tease? I don't know what a strip tease
What's a
is.
lap dance? That thing where people dance. What's a lap dance?
Sirmguj.
Yeah.
So
come
you go
on.
to the chemistry lab, like you start playing with the chemicals. You're like, oh, but this, yeah.
And you put one in on
Yeah,
your
bro, you know what a lap dance
Ow.
is.
I did go.
Sirmguj.
But you get him connected.
Would you rather a lap dance or what?
Or give a strip tease.
What's a striptease?
I think a strip tease like
Taking your shirts off and.
and a strip like dance.
Aye, why are you teasing me? Give me the lap
What would you rather
dance.
do? It's
Lap-
you.
Lap dance.
You'd rather lap
Oh, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, I can lap dance.
you can.
Yeah,
Meaning like you.
gents do it too. Yeah, I can.
Show us.
I can.
Show us.
You want me to show you the lap dance?
Yeah.
He wants you to give him a lap dance.
Yeah. Because I don't know what it is.
But then
I
it's doing
told
it on
you.
Yeah? Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, listen. So,
Which song do you want us to play?
no, you don't need a song.
Okay.
You go to the lab, you take the chemistry thing, you say, potassium. That's the lap dance. Thank
What would
you.
you
Lap
rather
dance.
do?
What lap?
What would you do?
What would you rather do, bro?
Lap dance. Give a lap dance or give a strip tease. I would rather give a strip tease. Isn't strip teasing just taking certain clothes off and shit?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
So you like to take your clothes off?
It's better than me dancing on your lap, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not
it is
doing that,
actually.
bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd also striptease only because I can do it from a distance. You're not touching me.
Bruh.
So that means the left hand you're touching me.
I'll strip tease as well.
Yo,
What would you do? Lap dance?
Radile Kante. Actually, it's fine. We'll talk. Family meeting after
What
this.
would you do, my man?
No, I said I'd do a lap dance. That's because I can do a lap dance.
What do you call the dance that Zulu men do when they push their palms out and then that should be a lap dance. Traditional lap dance.
What is it called when it
I
is?
don't know where those guys.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They just
bro.
push their palms out and then they. Those guys.
Okay, moving on. Okay, 44% people chose lap dance. And the other 46 was the striptease. But most of you guys here chose the striptease.
Yeah.
Alright.
So would you rather be horny all the time or never be able to have an orgasm?
That's simple, man. How do you even start? White guys look at me like that. It's like for me there should be one answer there.
Yeah,
bro.
what's the answer?
You have done. You said it's simple.
Would you rather be horny all the time or never have an orgasm?
Mhm.
Never have an orgasm.
Yeah.
Only all the time. bro.
Horny all the time.
Same
bro.
time.
How is that?
I think you said that because you know it's not that bad, and you know it's not that bad because you're always horny all the time.
What?
Okay, wait.
Where are you going with this?
Let's talk about something else.
Okay.
Does being horny all the time come with the consequences of being horny all the time?
Why are you calling them
God.
I don't think it's consequences.
No,
bro.
there are consequences to it though.
Really?
What are the
Yeah.
consequences?
Like if you're horny for too long, you're gonna become sore. So you'd end up just being sore
How
all
do
the
you
time as
know?
well.
Really?
It's a thing,
How
bro.
do you
If,
know?
if you're horny too long, you become sore.
Shit, I'm sorry, Cyril.
Are you searching, bro?
Am I searching for?
Can you send me the link?
Nah, man.
Yo,
Allow
crazy.
it, man. It's
Nah.
not even like it's not that simple, bro. But like you're telling me you've never experienced pain because you're horny too long.
Yo,
Do you still have those adverts or is it men's clinic?
Yeah.
Seems like we need a men's clinic.
no, I'm honestly, no. I'm honestly concerned. Like no,
men's
bruh.
clinic. If you watch this video, please intervene.
No,
Please
I'm-
drop us an Instagram on
Yeah.
Varsity _unhinged.
I'm really concerned, bro.
What are you concerned about, man?
I will talk though.
He's gonna keep on zooming in.
Do your
Not gonna
research.
zoom out.
Okay, let's pass. So, brother, you're choosing to be.
Only.
I'm saying, are we considering the consequences?
Of course,
Yeah.
Because there's no consequences to not having an. Actually, there also is consequences to that too, though. Like you're more prone to like prostate cancer and shit like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
But prostate cancer would like probably happen in like your old age, man. You wouldn't get prostate as a 20-year-old.
Either way, but you're increasing the risk a lot if you don't ever like you're increasing.
I mean, imagine now there's like someone in the population who has both problems, bruh. They are horny all the time and they can't get an orgasm.
Did you just talk about women?
You?
Yo.
Do you know that majority of people without ever having an orgasm?
Yeah, that one I know.
Hey,
But it feels like you're about to sneeze, but you don't sneeze.
yo,
Yeah, you're
That's a
there, but
painful
like,
thing.
yo, that's torture, bruh.
It's crazy.
Now, why are you airing your laundry, you and Steven's laundry out in the public?
How?
What happened?
I know.
What happened?
Already always squeezing this place. But you never actually sneeze. Which one would you
I
rather?
do. No, nah, yo, dude, it's cheap.
Yeah, it is.
Horny all the time. I mean,
Twista hasn't been choosing. He's just been reading these things out. And Twista's been scamming us. Which one would you rather?
Yeah, that's
Nah, save. We hold you all the time, bro.
Oh,
because you are always.
Okay, boy.
Let's go to the last one.
Oh, 80% people chose honey all the time.
Yeah, that's UCT people, man.
Is this the last one or the fourth one?
Was it
What
fourth
are
one,
them
fourth
doing?
one, fourth one.
Tough one.
Would
It's
you
good.
rather be really good at sex or be really good at foreplay?
Really good at sex.
Those are dumb. and
I like 5-a-side. I don't do foreplay.
shit. Okay, I'm asking for a friend.
He does go 5-a-side.
What is that?
It's no Lenara.
What is? No, I'm asking for a friend. What is it? What is it?
What?
That.
What?
Whatever you said, bro.
5-a-side.
Yeah, what's 5-a-side, bro?
So when you play soccer and there's 5 people in each team.
Oh, come on.
It is what you did at the courts.
5-a-side.
So what? Why are we talking about that now?
You know, there's
I
a
don't
big
do
difference
5-a-side. I like 5-a-side. I don't do foreplay.
Bro, what's 5-a-side?
No,
What
actually,
he just
is
said.
5-a-side?
Foreplay.
What he just said, foreplay. I don't.
Oh
I
shit,
like
it's a
5-a-side.
fuck, bro. Don't do that. Don't. Come on, bro.
So
Shit.
now we must break it down. Yes.
It's already bad.
Yeah,
Which
but like
one?
Steven is right. This one is like,
Try. ne?
yeah, it's dry,
Yeah.
yo.
Let's look for another
Let's
one.
look for another one. But like, ish,
Yeah,
everything
enjoy
here
it,
is
man.
sexual. Would you rather be chained to the bed or be blindfolded in bed?
None, to be honest. Like, why am I?
Chain.
There's only two options.
No,
Chain.
none.
Would
Guys.
you rather be chained to the bed or
Chain.
blindfolded?
I don't like
Wait,
not knowing what's happening to
blindfolded.
me, dog.
Blindfolded.
That thing freaks me out,
But
dog.
when you're
Like not
chained-
having control over my own body.
All control.
Nah,
Yeah,
James, you
true,
are.
true,
For me,
true.
it's none.
Okay, blindfolded maybe.
But you can't choose none. It's would you rather?
Ow.
Here's the thing,
No.
but like, if you're blindfolded, right?
Why?
If at any point like you wanna see what's going on and you feel something's weird, you take them off.
Brother,
But
why you
if you're
breaking the
chained-
rules?
And
You
why
should
you
be
breaking the
blindfolded
rules?
the whole time.
What do you mean?
The whole process.
But what if your person doesn't want to be blindfolded? But I know how I'll convince my person. I'll tell them they turned up blind.
Cheers.
It's awkward.
But nah, James, because you don't have. I like having control over what's happening to me.
Yeah, true. Same.
Because now you're chaining me and I
Steven
can't do anything.
Slavery.
Yeah, but like it's
triggering,
You only
my
have two
man.
options, bro. Like
Thing is,
the
I
one
watched.
that's more better for you, yeah. Of course, like you don't like being like that, but the one that's better, yeah.
Okay, it's blindfold and it's only because I've watched a lot of movies, and always if a spy is sent and they're supposed to kill like this rich or important someone, they always chain them on bed. On top with the assumption that they're going to have sex.
Oh.
They chain the guy and also chef.
By that time, it's your person. It's like
Hey, they
I
send
think,
your
I, think, I
person.
think for creatives, bro, our problem is that like our imagination is
Yeah.
very wild.
Hey,
I don't know who I was
see it,
talking
bro.
to. I don't know who I was talking to last week, but I told them like, if you're telling me a story, I'm seeing things happening.
So make
bro.
sure, yeah.
So
don't-
now if I'm covered and I don't know what you're gonna be doing to me, hey.
Enough, blindfold.
Brother, did you choose?
Yeah, I said blindfold only
Alright.
because
Oh,
You can take it off.
I can take it off, bro.
You can't.
you can't. Yeah.
Until the person's finished with you.
Yeah.
No, blindfold,
Then-
bro.
Ish, that-
Don't get
Okay.
blindfolded, bro.
I would
Because
really
with
say-
blindfold, I can still hear you. I can do a knockout on sorry. If you
Wait, is the chaining hands and legs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why you guys not trusting your people, then?
No, man, chaining is just
it's
uncomfortable.
crazy,
bro.
bro. It's giving slavery.
Yeah.
Like, some people find it like.
Yeah. Adrenaline on top.
Ura,
You know what's
Dile?
gonna happen.
Take notes, man.
I'd rather be chained. At least I can see what's happening.
You'll be a boss. Boss Steven.
Is that
Twista?
all?
What?
Would you rather?
I don't mind being chained, so yeah. I'll choose being chained.
Thank you, Mango.
Yeah, okay. So this is the last one, right?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Would you rather have early morning sex or late night sex?
Yo, early
Yeah,
morning
both.
slap.
But I think early morning, because especially for guys, I think in the morning, waking up
Morning wood, you know.
Waking up is the second hardest thing to do in the morning.
But like they say with girls, it's kind of more like.
Yeah, but
You know, when you wake up and you obviously you're gonna wake up bricked up.
you're gonna wake up what?
Bricked up.
Yeah.
Yeah, girls will wake up like feeling more than you feel.
Really?
Yeah, but they call it libido or something.
Oh.
The hormone.
Hey, man, you're marketing.
Looking for lovers class, this one.
So I also choose morning because we both already there. So it's gonna be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go might actually sneeze.
Exactly.
Hey, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, I don't know. Thing is, not general, I love night. Like, with ABC, like, studying, you know, like, yeah, I'm a better person at night. It's giving vampire and so on. Yeah, so I choose night.
Brother?
Morning.
Morning.
Can I hit it in the morning?
Oradile.
I'm my mind now. I'm having this conversation.
Who was my sister?
I choose early morning.
Early morning chains. Oh,
Ha.
so you must prepare the chain the night before, my man. Otherwise it's gonna be late.
Okay, that was it with
That was the would you rather
Gaga.
guys. TWISTA is very. TWISTA should work at men's clinic. Hey, this guy likes
man,
things
it's
with
too much.
sex and
Nah,
stuff.
it's not me. It's UCT just confessing.
Ah.
Confessing or the confession.
Okay, guys. So there's something that I want us to try. Ne? So it's been done like by a lot of podcasts. Like if you guys know Shits and Gigs, they do it. So it's basically making sentences using the alphabet. So it goes from A to Z. We try and make sentences. Yeah. So you'd start with a word, a sentence or a phrase that starts with an A. So you'd go another one coming. So I'd have to start with B and say something that starts with B, but that's related to you.
Oh.
But what I want to do is that I want us to twist it. Instead of doing it in English, we do it in vernac. Babo? So you say something that starts with an A in vernac and then I'll. Babo? Jalo,
Okay.
jalo.
Can I
So let's
start
just-
with you? It's gonna go 1, 2, and then 3.
In vernac. Okay. Amandla.
But way too.
Man said, Bawe too. Okay, maybe not. But can you start?
Just
Nah,
You set me
okay,
up,
okay, let me
man.
start.
Yeah, I set you up.
Amandla.
Amandla.
Yeah.
Bangani. Yeah, it's not gonna make sense. Say something that's not Amandla.
You want me to make a sentence?
Yes.
Anyway. I cannot have. Get it.
Barry, don't do that. Barry uskayenza. Sees next one.
Okay, bro, I'm thinking.
You're not thinking.
See, Arna see must try to fit.
What?
Use another language. You know?
What did you say?
Barry, Baruska Dirabia.
Can I use English?
He said, can I use English? So you start with D.
Oh shit, that's actually a sentence. I don't know what to say.
This one is hard, Jay.
I think it's more difficult in
Yeah,
Vanilla.
you twisted it.
It's difficult in Vanilla. But does that mean gents we think in English?
Yeah, I
That's
do.
wild.
I know.
You know, there's a language like we all like speak to ourselves and think and pray and all of that. What is that language for each of you actually?
But I think it's because we're using the alphabet in English too. You say A, B, C.
But the alphabet's the same in those other languages.
Yeah.
With the language I see, ne? Now this is crazy, guys. And I've been wanting to ask people, ne? The voice that they think in.
Yeah.
I don't think in my own voice. Bro, it's not my voice in my head. Like you see, like in movies, right? You have like a narrator, like who's, the voice in my head is not my voice.
Do you hear it?
I hear it. Like I literally, before I understand something, like if you're saying something to me, I have to turn it into visuals first. If I don't see it, I don't understand it. That's just how my brain works. So there's like a translator who literally say whatever you're gonna say, anything, my head is translating it to me so that I understand it. And the voice is never me, bro. It's emotion dependent. But like this white woman voice, bro.
White woman.
It's crazy in my head.
It's serious, bro.
No, like serious, bro. Like I never. It's never my voice in my head.
That's
bro.
wild, bro. You should
Yo,
get checked,
that's
man.
I never thought about that, man.
You should get
Your
checked.
thing with your own voice, or you don't even hear a voice.
I do think I think for me, I'm the same as you. Like, if you're telling me something, I immediately have pictures associated with that.
Yo,
And
it's
then,
crazy.
like, my own voice would translate to me what's happening.
Yo,
It's
that's
never
crazy.
white or black color, it's just me.
Because the people who say, like, when you explain things to them, or like you tell stories, they don't necessarily see the story playing out on time, which is crazy. Because now whenever someone is telling me a story or something, like I see it
Yeah,
playing
you see
out
it
on time.
happening.
I've actually met people who say, no, like I don't see.
They just take the words.
Bro.
Yeah, yo, bruh,
I know we're
yo.
digressing, but it's even crazy that if I've never met Cyril, and you're telling me about him and what I already have a
Have a
character
mental
for him.
image, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
So whenever you speak about him, okay, that's a guy.
Yo,
Yeah,
bruh.
that's wild. But what are we gonna say, Twister?
Isn't everyone like that though?
Like what?
Like that.
I thought everyone is like that.
Yeah, I think
That's
other people
not-
think
it's
crazy,
not.
bro. Like there's different ways of how people interact with each other. Like some people just see
Yeah.
words when you tell them. Like if I'm speaking to you, you are seeing if I'm speaking to you, not
Yeah.
you.
That's crazy.
It's crazy, bro.
But today, gents, we've spoken a lot about other things that are not necessarily related to what we're talking about today.
Yeah.
Today we're talking about you, the one that will go. This year I'm going to the gym. I'm doing 10 push-ups each and every day. This year I'm doing this and this and this. And you probably say, this year I'm standing on
Business.
Yes, sir. And
We're standing on business.
how does that look for you? Like what is standing on business?
Standing on
For
business.
me,
Yeah.
standing on business means when I'm at a shop right on time. When I'm at a shop right, like on top of a choir wood. You know what a choir is?
Well, yeah, business.
Yeah, that's business.
Is-
I think for me is I have a problem with like when I have problems, okay. I don't deal with them, Joe. Like I just keep
Yes.
them there. Like I avoid them. Like I try to find other things to do just to avoid like
Wow.
my real problems. So I think standing on business for me like is actually taking charge and solving those problems. Like doing what I said I was gonna do. You know, like I said today I was gonna do my laundry. I was gonna do what doing that things, but like having that discipline for me.
And you
Wow,
Steven?
man, I'm impressed, bro.
Well, what is standing on business for you?
Okay, standing on business. For me, that's to be like, okay, number one, having boundaries and so literally like having boundaries and making sure, because I'm a really nice person and so and I'm a really nice. Come on, come on. I'm a really nice person, yabo. A recovering people pleaser, yabo. So I feel like for me, standing on business, it's literally having boundaries, and regardless of the situation, regardless of whatever, I'm not gonna cross those boundaries. On top, like I'm literally going to stick to those boundaries because the minute they do similar, like or neglect the boundaries, people can take advantage of you.
Sure.
And in the past, a lot of people have like taken advantage of me because I thought, nah, I'm just doing right. On so like, I'm trying to, no, it made me tough. Yo. So don't do that, bro. You want me to cry? So standing on business for me is that, and it's also me treating myself as if I'm another human being, right? So how I treat other people, I'm very considerate, like on top, like, okay, sharp. Would you take this, like that?
Sometimes.
But I don't do that with me.
Sure.
I don't do that with me. So I wanna treat me like I'm another person, meaning I wanna be kinder to myself.
Yeah.
I wanna hold myself accountable. Because I'm very like this when it comes to holding other people accountable. Yeah, so standing on business also means holding myself accountable, and owning up to my mistakes and things like that. Yeah, man.
So what do you guys think about how, you
No,
know,
what does it mean to you though?
yeah, it means it's exactly the same
Oh,
thing,
shit,
like
okay.
being also being like, if I add another layer, being honest to yours, because a lot of people want to stand on business but they're not really being honest with themselves.
Just
So
talk.
true,
You
bro.
say I'm gonna stand on business and do a certain thing, but you haven't done the one step that's like, you need to take one step back before you do actually do what you want to
Like
do.
you're standing on a tuck shop there, not on.
Yeah, you're standing on a
On a spot.
on a spaza. You're not standing on business. Yeah,
Okay,
but
true. Still a
the
business, though.
phrase standing on business is very also big on social media. Like people make it like it's now a trend of some sort that this year I'm standing on business, I'm doing this, standing on business. What do you think like about those things? Because I feel like a lot of people will say this year I'm standing on business, I'm going to the gym. And then sure, first week of Jan they go to the gym, but it just ends there, and it just ends with like social media posts, and it sort of like comes across as if they're doing it for people. Yeah, so what do you think about people that like stand on business just so that they can be part of the standing on business era
Oh,
or
shit.
phase?
I don't know. It has to be a thing of like, if you have like a tree of problems, Sabo, you can try to solve the problems by cutting down the branches on top and go like, nah, this is me standing on business, I'm cutting people off. This is me standing on business, I'm working harder. But like if the root of the tree is the problem and you're not dealing directly with the root, the branches are still gonna grow on top, even more. Yabo. So I think when someone is doing it for other people for validation or to lie to themselves, which is the craziest thing. You can lie to other people, but when you lie to yourself, yo, bruh, that's crazy, bro. So when you lie to yourself and go, I'm standing on business, knowing very well what you're doing it to please other people, it becomes a problem because the root is toxic. On top. So eventually it's gonna build back to the same loop. It's not gonna last.
Yeah.
On top. And in my own personal experience, I think standing on business has to start with the atomic habit. Like most of the time we want to focus on the final goal or final product, the big things on top. Like I want to go to the gym, but it's the small stuff, it's the breaks that eventually build the wall. Like I'm gonna wake up early in the morning on top. I'm gonna start eating like this. I'm gonna time myself whenever I'm using my phone. Or this is what I'm gonna do. And so I'm gonna start thinking before I actually speak of what I'm gonna. So most of the time we focus on the long-term goal. We show the general public like the outcome of the long-term goal, but the small steps that we should actively take that are very private, we don't do them on time. Yeah.
Twista?
Oh, for me, I think doing that, like standing on business just to be part of the standing on business people is just madness, because I think you're also creating problems for yourself, because you're not doing it for you, you're doing it for other people, right? So you're gonna be posting to people like, hey, I'm gonna be doing this, I'm gonna be doing that, this is how it's gonna be, this is how it's gonna be that, and you don't do those things. When are you just posting, okay, I'm posting is so that people can see what I'm standing on business, but you're not really standing on business. And that creates a standard for you to keep up on. Like people are gonna expect a lot from you, like, hey man, aren't you doing this, aren't you like doing that, aren't you doing that? So like it's just creating problems for yourself for me.
I think anything like that is created with the people that are standing on business for social media is that sure you might actually be going to the gym, but you're only showing the post-workout smoothie, or so people receiving that content will think, okay, going to the gym looks like this. And they don't know from set one, lifting up is very difficult, so they don't know the process. And as people that stand on business for social media, they tend to do that a lot, where they stand on business on something and then they don't show the process. And the process is a very essential part of standing on business, because there's a process between entering the gym and buying that smoothie, that healthy smoothie, and taking a picture of it. Yeah. And then most people end up going like, so if I see Cyril going to the gym and he's not showing the process, I'm like, okay, I'm also going to do this. Then when I get to the gym and realize, oh flip, there's actually a process. I'm like, this one's not for me. Yeah, this one's for people like Cyril.
That was me first year.
In what way? With the gym?
Yeah.
I remember you.
Man, bro.
I remember you used to go to the gym, even at gloves.
I even bought gloves, bro.
Yeah.
But it's not for me this one.
Why?
Why?
We'll come back to it. Why did you go to gym?
Why did I go to gym?
And why did you stop?
So I haven't actually. Okay, I know why I stopped. I haven't really thought about why I went to the gym. I mean, it just made sense. No, I got influenced. Yeah. So my friend PK, like, his grape and all of that. And so I mean, obviously, it was good influence. Like going to someone telling you to go to the gym is never a bad thing. And so, Mara, I had to be honest with myself, which is something we don't really do a lot. I was like, okay, sure, I am going to the gym, but why? What's the main reason that I want to go to the gym? And so, and after some deep thinking, I realized that it came from a place of insecurity. On time. I mean, if you're not happy with how you look, because you're not happy with how you look, it's okay. You can go and change it. On time. But I think I was not happy with how I look because I felt like other people are not happy with how I look. Not always been dope on time, and that's what led me to go to the gym.
Other people
but
girls.
Nah, bro. Like no, not even. I think Joe. Actually, contrary to popular belief, when it comes to us, most of the judgment comes from other guys. Instead of girls, it comes from like other dudes and so on. And your first year, you just got here, you want to try out different things. You're like, oh shit, what the fuck is going on? One tara, it's mostly guys, So, but that thought or thinking is not going to be sufficient enough to carry you out when it gets difficult. On time. But if you're doing it because you love it, you're doing it because it's therapeutic for you, or you just want to stay healthy, you are gonna you're gonna do it. So I was like, okay, maybe it's not a good time for me to go to the gym. But it didn't say I rationalize it too much. It was just fucking hard, bro.
I think also standing on business is that, like, realizing and acknowledging that not everything is for me. Like, you can't say I'm standing on business and I'm doing certain thing, and then once you start doing it, you find this thing's not for me. And there's nothing wrong with you changing, because people change every time. Because I feel like another thing is that people fear the thing of bugs out to yo. But if and I didn't enjoy it, why the heck am I continuing for people's validation?
But I think that's the problem for people who stand on business to show off. So if you know you're doing it for yourself, like, you can just quit and say, nah, this wasn't for me. So for the people who are showing off, those are the ones who are gonna have like things like, okay, I'm gonna worry. If I stop doing this, what will people say? Oh, so you just gotta keep it to yourself. Like,
syndrome.
You do it for you.
But okay, let's really break it down, though, like standing on business on top. Like, what is it exactly that you're doing on top? And I'm gonna, like, what is it that exactly you're doing, and how do you exactly do it on top? I feel like one thing that I've learned in my very small existence is the power of honesty and truth on top. Like, I feel like in life there's just truth, and then there's the other side on top. Like, it's very hard to be truthful, It's like, my nose is there, I hit this somewhere. Your nose is directly above your mouth, but if you have a bad smell, you're not gonna sense it on top. But I can fit you out when you have a bad smell. Okay, I'm fitting your who's but it's not easy to criticize yourself. We all think we are good people. Literally, bro, Adolf Hitler's reasoning behind what he was doing in his own head was good. It was in his head, it made sense on top. So it's something that I've grown to become scared of on top. Not being able to see, like, literally finding myself go idol, singing, believing that I'm a good singer, when I'm actually trash on top. I don't want to be a victim of that sort of entitlement on top. So for me, standing on business started with me literally looking in the mirror and saying, bro, you a shitty person on top, like, for doing 1, 2, 3. Bro, you actually are lazy on top. Like, start working on this and this and that. No, you're probably wrong on this. You should work on this. And that's you treating yourself like a business too.
Yeah.
On top, you become transparent. You do the necessary things that you have to do so that your business grows and makes profit. So I think it should just start with someone literally sitting down and saying, okay, I'm not feeling good. I'm flopping my life in, but like, what are the things that I'm actually doing that make me flop?
Sure.
And so instead of it's easy to rationalize it and say, I'm in a ninjalo. And so at home, like we had a conflict this other day, my mom and my uncle. And, so, and the conflict, it was a thing of like, and I was like, no, it's us actually, you know, we putting cement on that particular trait or character. You learn to be like that, and if you learn something, you can unlearn it. So for me, standing on business starts with actually reflecting and being honest with yourself. That's when the most improvement is gonna come. But so long as you closed in, let them hate, let the haters hate. I only do me, I do what makes sense to me. Who you are is what you are born to find out, not who you are currently. So you should start by just being honest with yourself and realizing, as good people, as much as we are good people, we also have a very deep capacity for evil. We do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
So you mentioned like you have to be true to yourself, right? And there are people who like say you made an example. Imagine going to idols and like you can't say, but we're not to you. Like
You can,
yeah, you can say. Those people are true to themselves. Like they actually believe it, or I can say. So what about those people? Like, because in their minds, it's like what you just said now. I'm being true to myself. I can sing. They believe what they can sing, but they can't. But in their mind, they can.
Okay, dude, should I? Okay, I
I
think.
think sorry, if I would have a response. I don't think, man. Like, I'm thinking like if you think you can do something and you genuinely think, like if you think you can play football and you genuinely think you can, and you look at people that are doing that at a professional standard, and you compare yourself to those people, that's where the honesty and reflecting upon what you can do comes into play. I don't think there's anyone. Those guys that go to Wooden Mic, I could be wrong. It's just an opinion I have. They're just there for clout. They're just there to be on television. Like, there are people that are just there for the Wooden Mic on Idols, and there are people that are genuinely there to compete. I don't think the guys that are in Wooden Mic genuinely thought that I can sing.
I have to disagree, bro.
Yeah.
And Joe, entitlement is a thing, Joe. On top, I think our generation of social media has done more damage than we think. Like, on top, it has. Like, social media is so powerful, on top, and it damages people. But when the whole generation of motivational speakers and all of that, there was a time when it was a thing, on top. It was a thing when you need to get a task done, you need to get something done. You'll literally get a motivation for something, for everything. You just had a long night, you made the best decision. Oh, it's okay, in life you gotta, that sort of thing. I know people, I'm a friend with artists, and I know people, this shit is trashy, bro. But the person actually believes it.
Yeah, it's good.
They're onto something, like, do you understand? But you can see the emotion attached to it is not good, in a sense how the person is not happy. So I think we think a lot. So yeah, the person thinks, but maybe we should also feel.
I think though,
but does it feel right?
I think though in those situations it's a matter of, especially with rap, you're constantly improving. So you can't write someone off based on their first thing that they release.
Oh no, they are not improving, and it's not their
No. But like improvement will come surely, because the more you spend time with people, because rap is a skill that you need to call. For example, I know I can't write like creatively like that to save my life, so I wouldn't even attempt rap. Yeah, but if someone can produce 2 rhymes in one sentence, that's something.
You know, that's a very optimistic approach to life, and I really appreciate that. It gets people going. But delusion is a thing.
Yeah.
No, but Stephen, I'm saying you can't just say like.
We listen to the songs, bruv, after this.
We will show that's fine. I'm contrasting with like a person singing. Like, you can't change your vocal abilities. Like, if you can't sing, you can't sing. But with rapping, you can. The more you spend time listening to other.
Okay, maybe rap. Okay, singing then. There are people who think they can sing and they really can't.
Yeah.
And no one has ever told them that I'm a bro.
Yeah.
No one has ever told them.
No, they when you do that, you are a hater.
Yeah,
because
they
that's
start
what motivational speakers are saying.
I think then it's fair for them to believe that they can sing if no one has ever told them. Because like I don't know how my actions affect you until you tell me. So I might be the
I'm saying
meanest.
no,
I might be the meanest
people
person.
do tell you, but like when people do tell you,
Oh, you say they
see
hate
the,
us.
yeah.
And you also,
okay,
you also
okay,
made an
okay.
example of why not, like if you think you can sing, listen to other singers and compare yourself with it. Can I really sing? Like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
pro
yeah.
singers, why are they doing that?
So you
They just believe with it like
Fair.
I'm
they
there.
don't.
Okay, let's not be haters. let's speak about what areas in your life do you think you need to stand on business on. So there's like areas that you've been sleeping on.
Okay.
What areas do you think you need to stand on business on?
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
Twista can start.
Oh, ish. For me, it's gotta be discipline.
Yeah.
Like, it's the number one. Like I think if I overcome that, then everything else will fall in line. Because I always say I'm gonna do this, even the things that I know that I need to do. Sometimes I don't do it. Like most of the times I don't. Like I'm always late. I always like yeah, stuff like that. So I
Yeah.
think discipline for me is the one thing that I need to like, really fight. Cause
To
yo,
stand on it. And
stand
discipline
on
is like a
business.
very difficult thing because it goes back to that thing where you can't. It's very difficult to self-critique. So
Yeah.
you always find an excuse that I was late because you can't say I was late because I'm just a lazy person.
True.
So discipline, discipline needs a lot of
Yeah,
self-awareness.
it's bro, only disciplined people make it in life.
Yeah,
So,
true.
like, for me, it's kind of a lot. Not really a lot. I think, what is a gift to me, it's also a care sometimes. Like, in a sense, like, I don't think the way most people think. Sure, everyone is different, no? But like, just the way you want it. Like, I have a very weird lenses on like
Emphasis on the word weird.
well, so sometimes I do certain things because I exist in my own world, but then those things they interact with the real world, and it causes a glitch in a way. And I'm like, do I stick to this to just being me, or do I have to compromise and one time? So for me, it's finding the balance between using my heart or my intuitive abilities, and my mind,
Yeah.
Like, I think that's one thing that I'm struggling with, and I thought you said things like self-control, I'm smart enough to think and know what is actually going on, but I think on an atomic level, I cannot self-control, and in a sense, like, when I want to do something and that thing makes sense to me, I'm gonna do it. Like, I just don't give a fuck like that. Like, I'm always gonna do me on time. But is it working for me or against me? Because sure, it's making sense to me. I know what I'm doing. I'm true to it. But then if other people interpret it like this and they start reacting like this, but stop up progress on me, or them feeling like that affects me, maybe I shouldn't do it then on time. So
Or maybe you should, because you're so smart, you can actually consider or try and predict how people will receive whatever.
yeah. I think I can do that, but like I'm like shit. I don't even
There's no
care
need.
sometimes. But it's something that I'm learning to do now. Like I'm slowly learning to do that, and the discipline part on top. Like it's just finding the balance in G. Like,
Sure.
that's what I'm struggling with. Another area it has to do with like relationships and stuff. On top. So when it comes to relationships, I feel like great. If I have a code on top that I live by,
Yeah.
I should stick to it always. Ne? I was watching a movie yesterday, ne? And in that movie, it's actually a series. It's called Jupiter's something, and basically, these are superheroes, and the villain was about to kill the dad. The dad is also superhero, ne? So the kid jumped and punched the superhero, and then the brain blasted. So he killed the villain. On top. The dad, instead of being happier, the kid saved them. One more shower down, so he just killed someone. He broke the code. And it was a very deep message. He said, "You are going to meet some of the most ruthless villains in the world. And one day you'll be left with a decision when there's someone that you love, there's one person, there's like a whole lot of people. The lines between good and evil can become blurry at that point. You'll choose to say one person or sacrifice so no killing means no killing, even if it means that someone you love is going to die. You stick to it. It's a code. And it hit me so hard that like this is one thing that I've been lacking. So I think what I'm doing right now is I understand why we have things like the Bible and things like, because we need that. We need rules. We need to treat ourselves like businesses. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Like I gotta have a code, and regardless of the situation, regardless of whatever, I stick to it.
I think man, to just like in closing and to sum everything up, I think it's important genuinely to, as Steven has been mentioning, that the first business that you have to stand on is yourself before you can stand on any other business. Because if you're not content with yourself, or if you're not like, I don't want to say a solid person, because what is a solid person? But if you don't first have that Bible that you stand by, it's going to be very difficult to stand on any other business, because when you stand on yourself, you start developing like discipline that's going to help you to stand on the business. And I think for me, like it's been, like I was talking to someone yesterday, and I was saying like, in my final years of studying, like I've only realized now how much power and influence I have as a black person within a space. Because like I'm one person representing like a lot of people that when they look at me, they're like, yo, that guy. So I think for me, standing on business for me this year is like being intentional, especially in like an academic space. Being intentional with the fact that like there's a whole lot of people looking at, not even in an arrogant way, but just acknowledging that there are probably like hundreds of guys that are from the same environment that I'm from, and if I'm not expressing myself, or if I'm not creating an environment within the academic space, exactly, it's doing injustice to myself and to the people following me. So I think guys, like this one just tend to be a very serious topic, but I think it's a very good conversation to have, and also to have with your friends. What is standing on business? What does it mean for you guys? And
not that big.
Stand on that business and start with yourself, and it all starts inside you said Atomic Habits. It all starts with the Atomic Habits.
It's actually a book by James Clear, I think, something like that. Atomic Habits.
It's the orange and white one.
No,
it's white.
Oh, that's the 5 a.m. club, the orange and white one.
There's the 5 a.m. club, and then there's
the subtle art of not giving
a fuck. And 12 rules of life. Which one do you know?
It's on those books. No study guide.
But
any last comments from any camera guy, digital curator? Guys, with the first podcast you have not the first, but first university podcast you have a digital curator. Biggest podcast in UCT.
Standing on business, anything you want to say?
No.
Nothing. Fair.
She's standing on business, bro.
Yeah. And I think for us, guys, standing on business is 9 a.m. is 9 a.m. for recording.
Exactly.
Getting our sound and everything correct. Like, we must be intentional on doing those things. Like, have a strategy of how we're gonna achieve certain things.
True.
But we also need to stand on business. Anything you guys want to plug? Music or whatever you guys want to plug?
We got a podcast match coming in soon.
Zitembe, Zitembe is coming out. Okay, let me actually put it out there. Zitembe is coming out in my birthday, birth month, which is May. But I will release something for the podcast, and they will be basically putting it out there. So look out for Zitembe merch. I think the official launch will be, let's make it the 6th of May, because that's my birthday. Official launch is the 6th of May. And if you want to get merch, then there will be like communication on how you can do that. But Zitembe merch is coming out soon.
So Tina, as your podcast teammate, do we get like free?
Was this guy listening? Was he listening? I just said now I'm gonna have I'm launching in May, and then in the meantime I'm gonna release something for the podcast crew.
Oh, release something for the podcast crew can also mean that we're gonna buy it.
No, it can.
And also just tapping into like we creative, tapping into other creative forms of art. We also have like a drama thingy happening at Rochester. It's gaining a lot of traction, So if you're just interested in knowing about it, there's a play on YouTube. It's called Perception, right?
Yeah.
Under Drama for Change, Perception. So please make sure to check it out. We got a series that's coming up. If you interested, you wanna write, we all about the underdogs, because we underdogs too. Comment sectioning on sort of, yo, I'm interested in whatever. We'll hit you up and then
But I think we
collaborate.
should put our thing there too. Thing we played yesterday, like just to make sure we're gonna do it.
And guys, we
Oh,
also
yeah.
have skits. We did have those skits. We must come. We'll be bringing those skits back, guys.
Coming in hot like
And,
moves.
what was else? Oh, with the Creatives Club thing, we might actually have a show where we sell tickets and have an actual performance. So also please look out for that. And yeah, guys, man, please continue supporting. And for those that are watching the video up until now, even if it's on 2-minute speed or whatever, we love and appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man. That means thank you.
Pretty bad.
Shoo.
Hola, hola.